Hi, I just want to explain the basics of PMI Agile Certified Practitioner certification to you. And as you can see, I'm PMP Prince 2. I'm a certified Scrum Master and certified Scrum Practitioner and PMI Agile Certified Practitioner. So the CSM and CSP are Agile other certifications in the they are specific to Scrum, whereas ACP stands for it is a generic certification in the Agile domain. The PMI ACP Agile Certified Practitioner is the first Agile Project Management certification from PMI, because till now PMI was talking about the classic project management based on a project management body of knowledge, and PMP certification was the most popular. So now they've got this is the first of its kind from PMI in the Agile domain. And so they have given 90 days to complete the application. That means once you start filling up the application online, you need to complete it within 90 days time. It is not that difficult. Actually, you can finish it off in a couple of hours time. But then, okay, maximum they've given 90 days. And then, okay, you have another, they may take another 10 days application completeness review. That is a maximum. So in my case, it took only a couple of days. And you can write the exam from the date of application. Within a year's time, you can write the exam. I just finished it off in 30 days time, or I think around 25 days time I completed it. Because I was very sure that, okay, see, now once you schedule an exam, then you have a start date, then you have a completion date. That will set the target for you. Otherwise, it can become a never-ending process. So it is better to apply and then take a target date within 30 to 40 days time to write the exam, and that is sufficient time for preparation. To maintain after the certification, to maintain that certification every 3 years, one has to gain 30 PDUs in the Agile domain. So for every 1 hour we are spending in a career enhancement activity, we can gain 1 PDU. So in 3 years time, 30 PDUs. That means every year maybe 10 PDUs. That means every month maybe 1 hour. PMI expects somebody to spend some time in the Agile domain, which is not very difficult unless we procrastinate it to the last minute. In case we don't have the 30 PDUs, then the certification may be suspended for a maximum of 1 year, and even after 1 year, during this 1 year it will be in a dormant state, and even after that 1 year, if you don't gain those PDUs and reclaim your certificate, then it will go for expiration. The eligibility requirements: one has to be a graduate, and one need to have 2000 hours of general project management experience accrued during the last 5 years. So 2000 hours of 12 months general project management experience. Apart from that, one has to have 1500 hours or 8 months of Agile project management experience within the last 2 years time. That is apart from the general project management experience. So we're talking about 5 years of general project management and 2 years of Agile project management. And one has to have 21 contact hours of instructor-led training on Agile topics. We are offering these trainings online as well as on a classroom mode. So we deliver these programs in Bangalore, in Kochi, in Hyderabad, in Delhi. Outside India, we are starting it in Muscat soon. Other locations, so if you are from any other location, please join our online programs. You'll get the details by joining the PMRIcampus.com. The course details are available there. The exam information: total questions are 120, allotted time is 3 hours, which is quite sufficient. And every question is an objective type, 4 choices per question, and you'll have to pick up the most correct one as usual. And 50% of the questions are from Agile tools and techniques, whereas the remaining 50% of the questions are from Agile knowledge and skills. For more information about the certification process, the best source is the PMI ACP Handbook, which can be downloaded from the pmi.org site. That is a 10-12 page document which gives the complete information about the certification. Since I've personally undergone the certification process myself, I would love to give the certification tips. See, without hands-on experience on Agile project management, you will not qualify for this exam. And even if you qualify, it will be really difficult to pass. In my case, okay, I had solid knowledge of Agile project management using Scrum, because most of the questions will be revolving around the Agile principles and the value systems. So if you cannot read in between the lines, and if your grasp over the Agile principles and value systems is not in depth, you can make mistakes. So it's better, and the PMI ACP criteria itself calls for Agile project experience, if you see the earlier slides. So yeah, so don't take any shortcuts here. Gain that experience, it is good for you, before writing the PMI ACP. We recommend complete knowledge of Agile project management using Scrum methodology with hands-on experience, because that is the easiest. If you know Scrum, that covers most of the Agile core practices. So maybe go after Scrum. There are other methodologies like Crystal and XP and RUP. All those things are available. So of these, the most popular is the Scrum. You need not go for any certification. Understand it, practice it, implement it in some projects, maybe even your personal projects, or even to carry out your own personal work. You implement all the Scrum artifacts and methods. That is sufficient to get a handle on it. Once prior to taking the prior to taking PMI-ACP, one should have understood and worked on real Agile teams. So there is no substitute for that. And if you do not have the Agile project exposure, join our Agile project management using Scrum course, either online or classroom. So if you can attend our classroom, good. Otherwise, online training is also equally sufficient, because our online trainings are delivered over a longer period, which will give you enough time to try out these concepts in your workplace, and we are available to you for doubt clarification. Implement the learnings at the workplace. We will mentor you throughout this phase. If you already have Agile project experience, then the previous step is not required. Then prepare for the exam by joining our PMI ACP Certification Preparatory Program. Online or classroom is fine, and that is a must, because just Agile using Scrum will not help you, because the PMI ACP talks holistically about the whole Agile spectrum, whereas the Scrum program focuses only on Scrum. A solid understanding of the Agile principles and values is a must. It is very difficult to understand the inner meaning of these without hands-on experience. Reading books alone will not help you. Agile project management can be applied in every project or phase where the requirements are fast evolving. So we have trained even lawyers on Agile project management. In a construction project, maybe for the planning phase of a construction project, okay, that is suitable for Agile. For IT projects, okay, is definitely a candidate for Agile. So anything where the requirements are evolving over a period of time, Agile project management concepts can be applied. The other Agile certification in the market is only focusing on any one method, whereas PMI ACP covers the wider spectrum of Agile, so it is complementary. We'll be coming out with more on the PMI ACP as we are doing, like we are doing for the PMP certification. So you can expect more videos from us on PMI ACP syllabus and the preparation and the subject matter. In the meantime, I suggest that you can be very proactive. So if you don't have the agile project management experience, straight away attend our agile project management using Scrum program, master it, implement it at your workplace, and then after 12 months, you can always show that experience of agile project management and then come back and prepare for the PMI ACP. So if you don't have the agile project management experience, agile project experience as of today, you have to think at least 1 year ahead to have that certification 1 year down the lane, because that 1 year experience of agile project management is mandatory to write the PMI ACP exam, and we can support you throughout your journey, and we have the credentials to do that. Thank you very much.